back to my channel. If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. I'm Samantha. If you like what you see thus far, I'd be honored if you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you know when I upload. And if this is not your first time seeing my face, welcome back, baby. So I've been kind of racking my brain for a little bit, trying to figure out what people who are still interested in beauty videos but might not have their 2009 attention spans to sit through, you know, a 15, 20, 30-minute tutorial.
She's like, well, Jennifer Lopez is Jennifer Lopez. I'm like, I know Jennifer Lopez is Jennifer Lopez because I love Jennifer Lopez. Why can't I go? And she's like, well, I can't.
But you know, they want like a little fusion or something interesting with their makeup. Think I might have come up with something. Okay, so I know you saw the title and you're probably like, what you talking about? I'm still working on the name of the series. You know, it could be, you know, little cocktails and contour or something. I'm still working on it. If y'all got suggestions, go ahead and drop them below. But anyway, so that this intro ain't too long, is, you know, we're kind of getting ready together. I'm gonna tell you about the products that I'm using and whatnot, while we do take a little dive on the hot and trending page on Reddit and find some of the most insane posts and talk about them. It's kind of fun, especially with, you know, some good drinks involved. Now, if you're under 21, get some juice, okay? Some juice, some soda. San Pellegrino got some really, really great sparkling juices, you know, a little pomegranate, a little blood orange or something. Don't get no liquor, kids, okay? Yeah, I'm serious, okay? You can join in, just, you know, non-alcoholic. This is gonna be fun. So I chose two topics for today's video, and both of them are interesting as hell. So let's get started. All right, so because this Reddit post is a doozy, okay? As bad as you might think that it is, it's worse. So, because I know I'm gonna get distracted and I don't wanna talk too much before actually putting on my foundation, I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation, color correcting and all that stuff. So we're gonna speed through that and then come back and then I'm gonna read the post to you and then we'll talk. Okay. All right, got my foundation on and everything. Before I start reading, the concealer that I'm going to be using is the Hourglass Vanish concealer in the shade Beech. Okay, dive right into it. Title, I want my fiance to get rid of his 5-year-old daughter.
It's demonic.
Starting off wonderfully, aren't we? All right. Hello, relationship rules. Please keep me anonymous. We know why you want to stay anonymous, heifer. I need some advice from your followers. My 32-year-old fiance has a 5-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. Keep that in mind. He has been raising her ever since he lost his wife, with the help of his family, of course. I am now in the picture and we're going to get married in 2023, and I'm 6 months pregnant with his son.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not the stepmother type, so I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I will treat our son. To be quite honest, she annoys me. Well, I mean, she's a child. They tend to do that sometimes because they're children. She looks exactly like her mother, so she constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife, and she is very attached to her daddy, which makes me afraid that my son will not be able to bond with his father because of her. Completely negating that this little girl will be her son's sister. And believe it or not, it actually gets worse than than this. It gets worse. Basically, I want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents, or we can find her a nice couple that wants to adopt a child.
What's your sentence for her?
Electric chair.
I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to get rid of her. And then she closes it out with, I'm not a bad person, that's debatable. I'm just trying to look out for my son and make sure that he will get all of his father's attention like he deserves. Please help. Ma'am, you need professional help via a straitjacket and a padded room. Let me go ahead and put on this concealer, because this garden tool literally wants to tell her fiance. And listen, I pray that somebody that knows these two sees this post and something clicks. Because, oh my God, and this lady is about to be a mother. Oh my God. I pray for everybody involved. This lady, literally, you're the one who needs to give up your child for adoption. Yes, the one in utero. You need to get, woo! Okay, so when I was in high school, in my health class, there was a project that we had to do, and we got this electronic baby. This is battery operated baby, and it had like certain little sensors in the doll. It came with a little carrier and all that, and we had to take this baby. They gave the baby to us on a Friday, and we had to take care of the baby, I think, through the weekend. It had, like I said, it had sensors in it. So like a sensor for when, if it cried and it was hungry, when you put the bottle to its mouth, when you change the diaper, it was a sensor for that. It was a sensor in its neck. So if, you weren't careful and the baby kind of, you would get points off. So with that, once I did that project, I kind of, I started feeling like if people have to be tested to operate a vehicle, then people should have to be tested to be deemed competent to raise a child. Because, oh my God, I think about all of the people who want kids, have tried to have children, and maybe going through fertility issues, and they can't have children. But then there are literal horrible people out here like this lady. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And for one, if she does get up the balls to talk to her fiance about it, and he does anything other than tell this lady to get the hell out of his house.
Get out of my Caucasian home.
If he still marries her, and God forbid if he actually sends his child away, oh my God. I need an I would need an update to this story. This is not that unique of a situation. That is the sad part. That is the extremely sad part. I feel sorry for the fiance, at least as is, because there's no there can you know what, this is where the cocktails part comes into play to help me be able to talk, because I'm so triggered I can't even talk. Hang on a second. So I feel for the little girl, I feel for the husband or the fiance. God, I hope he does not marry her. But I also feel sorry for the baby coming into this picture. That poor child is being born to a super toxic mother, because I'm sorry, anyone who is carrying a child but still thinks that it's okay to dispose of another child. I know people who put more thought into rehoming animals. Oh my gosh, and we're talking about a child. A child who has already lost one parent. She never even got to meet her mother. And now she wants her, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let me blend this out. Thank God this is not a concealer that dries down real quick, because I would have had to start over. Side note, I do like this concealer. Like, I really like this concealer. Aaliyah's Face got me, you know, her, she did like not like a dedicated review, but she talked about it in one of her videos, how much she loved it, and that got me to try it. And yeah, this stuff is bomb. I love it. As you see, you don't need a whole lot for like this stuff coverage. So, okay, I think part of the reason why I'm so triggered by this post, so my own father, he was never in my life. And not only was he not ever in my life and made no kind of effort to ever be in my life, he actually helped one of his ex-wives raise her daughter for, you know, a portion of her daughter's life. And he has also helped her raise her 3 grandchildren. While he just, you know, I guess he figured my mom had me taken care of, and he just, whatever, he just didn't care. I think that's part of the reason why I'm, you know, supersonic triggered by this. But even if I hadn't had that experience, like, what the hell? What is this? Like she literally wants to just ship one kid off so that her kid can get all of his father's attention. Like, first of all, why would you want to be with a man who would comply with something like that? What if something happened to your selfish behind, you garden tool? And then he finds somebody else, and now she want to send your baby away to live with their grandparents, just like you did.
Karma is a bitch, honey.
Oh my God, horrible people never think about how things could possibly come back on them, or how their children will have to pay for their sins. This heifer is
Trash.
Literally, this heifer says, well, I want my man to send his daughter away because one, she looked like her dead mama. She get on my nerves, and my baby coming, so she gonna have to carry her at, let me take another drink. Y'all, I need y'all to give me your opinions on this below. I really, really do. God, I hope he does not marry this lady. I need like an update on this, like from like in like a couple of months. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna do a little bit of contour, and I'm gonna be using the Balm contour by Danessa Myricks. This is in medium 3. I love this stuff. It runs pretty deep, because I mean, you heard me, this is medium 3, and then she still has a whole nother category of like deep that's like way darker than this. I actually got the bronzing balm, I think, by her, and I got it in deep, and yo, it is too dark for me, but you know, because I hate returning stuff, I just kept it, so whatever. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Let's speed through that real quick. Something else that kind of occurred to me while I was, you know, snatching up my face real quick. Her statement where she says, I'm not the stepmother type. You're not the mother type, because I do not understand. I'm about to apply some blush. I'm using the Patrick Ta blush palette. I think I'm gonna try She's Baked, the brown, this color over here. So we're gonna see how these show up on me. All right, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, this heifer is not the mother type, because if you can carry a child, but you can still look at, first of all, if you say that you love your husband, you can literally tell him that he needs to give away a piece of him and be okay with that. And something else that's also messed up, I'm sure, like, and comment this below if this does apply to you. I feel like a lot of us know somebody involved in a situation where this pretty much has happened. Like, whether you're friends with the kid who essentially was the 5-year-old daughter in this situation, or you know a man who allowed a second wife to come in and do that to kids of his from another relationship, or we know, you know, this selfish wench who, you know, telling her man, hey, give away your baby so you can raise ours. Cause she gets on my nerves. And I'm an insecure little garden tool and can't imagine, oh, this is more like a berry color. Oh, okay. See, I thought it was, let me not get carried away like I tend to do with blush. I thought this was gonna be like a brown, it kind of looks like, okay, well, I guess now I see a little bit of like the berry, but this is pretty. Okay, Patrick. So anyway, yeah, I feel like we all, or most of us, know somebody who has been involved in a situation like this where the wench was successful and a kid wound up growing up without both of their parents because two horrible people got together. I feel sorry for both of the kids in this situation. This is disgusting. I need an update. My God, I need for this heifer to come back. So this is on a, is it called a subreddit? I think a thread. I guess the host or page or whatever is called FU Karen. Very appropriately named. Ooh, this is some Karen. Ooh, this is some Karen mess right here. Yeah, this is really, really nice. I like this blush. Okay. Because I was kind of avoiding it for a little while. I mean, I had gone into the other two, but because it was looking brownish to me, I was thinking, okay, well, maybe this might be like the white girl bronzer, you know, in the palette. We're used to there being at least a couple shades in every single palette, eyeshadow, blush, or otherwise, that we can't use. So I figured it was just that, but it's totally not, and this blush is beautiful. All right, anyway, I'm about to set everything with my LYS Beauty setting powder. I love this powder. It's silky, it's lightweight, it's not like dry or cakey, like your skin will still, you know, be luminous through the powder. I love it. But it sets your makeup really nicely. Okay, so I was diving down into the comments on this post, and like I said, this was a recent post, so when I first looked at this last night, half of these comments weren't here. So the other post might have been fake. I said what I said about it, and like I said, I'm sure we all know somebody who represents each person in that situation. So like I said what I said on that subject, just that post was fake. But baby, I found another one and it looks like this one is real because the chick who posted it or submitted it to this group or subreddit or whatever, she's responding to people in the thread giving details. So, okay. TLDR, my ex-husband's wife is cheating on him. I don't know if I should rock the boat by telling him since everything is finally fine in our family. Off rip, I'm saying no.
No, ma'am.
But I'm gonna actually read the post and then we talk. So I am actually gonna put on a lip mask, and this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Filling Lip Mask. This stuff is bomb though. Feels really nice on the lips. It is plumping, has, you know, the cooling, tingling sensation, but it's not overwhelming. Alrighty. And okay, so my ex-husband, who's 39, and she's 37, got married when I was 25. Shortly afterwards, we had our 3 sons, 11, 11, and 9. By the time I was 30, I had fallen out of love with him and only stayed in the marriage for the children's sake, or that was what I tried to convince myself. It was just easier to stay married. About 3 years ago, I found out he was cheating on me. My reaction wasn't, however, what he wanted. I just saw his affair as my wake-up call to call it quits, and apparently I wasn't hurt enough for him. Been there. He called me psychopath, cold bee. He accused me of cheating. He wanted to know why I wasn't beaten up about him cheating. Been there too. I was frank and told him that I wasn't in love with him, hadn't been in ages, and maybe that was the reason for my underreaction. I told him this was a blessing and now we could get an amicable divorce so that both could move on without any regrets or guilt. He didn't buy my shit, and he made my life a living hell during and the year after divorce. He slandered me, tried to ruin my reputation, tried to turn my sons against me. It was a living nightmare. Yeah, been there too. Not the trying to turn my son, I don't have any children yet, but trying to turn my friends against me. This fool even tried to turn my mom against me. That was interesting. I'll get to that in a little bit. He married his AP.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that stands for, but whatever. He married, I guess probably his side piece who he cheated on her with, who's only 24, about a year and a half ago. And since then, he has been less and less concerned with hurting me. Yeah, because see, he went and found him some business and now he's out of yours. I think he was finally feeling happy again and let go of his obsession with my indifference. We could finally be civil to each other. I was so grateful. Our children were finally getting the parents they deserved. Last Wednesday, I found out that his wife is cheating on him. I don't know what to do now. I'm so glad he's finally civil, and it's great for our sons who had suffered enough from all the bitterness and hate. I'm sure that he will spiral down into that obnoxious human being he's been if he finds out that his pregnant wife is cheating. Oh, she left that part out. Ooh, let me recover for a second. Ooh, it's a good time to take a drink, honey. Okay. Take that back for a second. Okay. I'm sure that he will spiral down into that obnoxious human being he's been if he finds out that his pregnant wife is cheating. I forgot to mention that she's 5 to 7 months pregnant. Homeboy might need to do a little math. Ooh. And yet it feels wrong to let him be in the dark. Shit. I wouldn't want that for myself. In fact, I'm not on speaking terms with friends and family who knew about this affair and didn't tell me, and I'm grateful to his best friend's wife who did tell me. What should I do now? I'm really panicked, in need of a solution. Girl, bye. I would sit back on my Olivia Pope with my popcorn and my glass of wine.
Popcorn and wine together.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
And I would sit back and watch that mess unfold like an episode of SVU. Listen, baby, you don't want your name in this at all. And unfortunately, the fact that his best friend's wife is the one that told you, unfortunately, you in this a little bit, but really, you need to limit how much you are. Ooh, see, you kind of already in it. I mean, unless the best friend's wife, unless she's not supposed to know, then, oh, snap. Let me finish my damn makeup. I'm going back into the Patrick Ta blush palette and using the matching powder blush. Yeah, like unless the best friend's wife ain't supposed to know this information, so then at least she's not gonna tell on herself. But I mean, you kind of already in it. But listen, that would be it, okay? And honestly, even if it do get out that you knew something, I would play listen, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it, and it sounded like a rumor, and I wasn't trying to pass around no hearsay because she pregnant and that would stress her out. Listen, whatever you would have to tell him, but baby, I wouldn't tell him nada. Okay, because first of all, he's not going to believe you anyway, and then he's going to wind up going back and telling the wife, who probably already feel like she got one up on you anyway, because I think this is the side piece that he cheated on you with and wound up marrying her. So there's probably already some weird energy between you and her anyway. He gonna go back and tell her what you said. Now it's smoke between you and her. He's not leaving. And then, I mean, it's gonna come out because all that stuff comes to light anyway. You do dirt in the dark, it comes to light, whatever. All secrets always reveal themselves. But ain't like he gonna come back to you later when he find out that this heifer was cheating on him and apologize? Please, he already showed you the type of energy that he's on when he's hurt, and that he won't he's not above anything when it comes to trying to hurt you, trying to make you look bad or whatever. I wouldn't tell him a damn thing. And furthermore, his ego was already got a couple of dents in it because he felt like you should have been more upset about finding out that he was cheating on you and you weren't. So, he had to kind of try to repair his ego a little bit or make himself feel better by making you look bad. But this is going to be another blow to his ego when he does actually realize and put things together that his wife actually is cheating on him. Like I said, if you tell him, you are literally putting a target on your back, and possibly for 2 guns. And see, the whole like, you're not hurt enough. See, I've been there before. One of my exes, when I found out that he was cheating on me, I actually emotionally was already at the end of my rope with him. I was so emotionally just like numb, I guess, to him. And I guess I didn't even realize, I was real young at the time. I was like 23. And I guess I didn't even truly realize that what I was really feeling was that, for one, was complete indifference to him. And that's not good when it's your man. I had fallen out of love with him, or out of infatuation, because it's funny because when you meet your soulmate and you really fall in love, then it's like it makes you look at your past relationship and it's like, oh, I've never been in love before. Wow, okay. Yeah, so I had fallen out of, strong infatuation with him. Basically, his cover was blown and I saw, that he wasn't shit. So by the time I had actually, put the pieces together and then gathered the appropriate evidence that he was cheating, it was kind of like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm out.
You will never see my face again. Goodbye.
And he felt like, I guess, I should have been like destroyed by it. And he tried doing the same things. He picked fights with me online. He was sending me photos of like him and other women and like stuff like that, like in my inbox. And then, trying to slander me online. Like, we had a lot of mutual friends. And then after I blocked him, then he went and tried to pick a fight with my mom. And then my mom and a few of her friends actually cussed him out. All right, let me finish. All right, so I'm gonna highlight and I'm using the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer in Rose Nude. All right, so with all of that being said, baby girl, I'm gonna need you to remember all of the crap that he put you through. You said a year after your divorce and the year during the divorce process, and I'm gonna need you to let all of that be a wall, be a fence, will you? Ha! Okay, to keep back all them emotions and that obligation that you feel to tell him about the train wreck that he is about to approach. No, baby, I'm gonna need you to let life happen to that man and let him go through all that himself. I'm gonna need you to let him go through the discovery process and let his ego crack piece by piece, because it ain't got nothing to do with you, okay? Y'all don't hear me. Listen.
Y'all don't hear me.
Preach already.
Pause. I am about to start on the eyes, and I'm using the Smashbox Always On Cream Shadow in Olive. I love these. I used in my 10-minute fail video, because that was a fail. I used, Barista in these. These are bomb, actually. I love these. I loved it so much that I actually went and got a few more colors. This is actually my first time using olive though. So let's see how this, I was actually hoping that it would be a little darker, but that's okay, because I'm putting a powder shadow on top. I'm actually using one of my, not one of, I only have one, okay, because I ain't got it like that yet. My Pat McGrath Mothership 8 palette. I was tempted to get Mothership 9, but my spirit, thankfully, spoke to me, told me that I was tripping because I already had Mothership 8 and I had not even used it on my channel yet. So I got myself back in line. Jesus. So we're using that palette today. But anyway, yeah, let me get back to a little mini sermon that I was given. Yeah, baby girl, I need you to you have no obligations to that fool at all. Like zero. Matter of fact, like -30, okay? Just let it happen, baby. Sit back, rest in your happiness and your peaceful life. I don't care if he is your kid's daddy. You owe him nothing. That is his family business. You mind your business. All right, so before I go into the palette, I am just gonna kind of, you know, do a little transition shade. And I am actually just using my Fenty Beauty bronzer in Coco Naughty. All right, so yeah, as far as like, I guess to kind of close out, I guess, with this Reddit post, yeah, my advice, I mean, y'all please put down like your thoughts and whatnot. I say leave that man and his business with his new wife, baby mama, whatever. Matter of fact, I'm gonna follow this post because I want to get the notifications. I want to find out what happened after he finds out, because he gonna find out. Don't say nothing. Sit back and watch karma happen. My God. This is literally karma. This is actually a blessing. Baby, you ain't even seeing the blessing that's in this. You get to watch karma in real time. I mean, my ex got hit by a car like 4 months after we broke up. And I mean, yeah, that was his karma. And I laughed when he told me that he got hit by a car. But it's not like I actually saw him get hit by that car as he crossed the street from getting off the bus.
It was you! It was you!
I know it sounded like I was there.
You were going to jail today!
I only heard about it secondhand, okay? Well, I guess firsthand because I heard about it from the victim, but yeah, I promise I wasn't there, okay? Anyway, baby, you don't need to do nothing. You ain't even have to be a part of this, and don't involve yourself. Don't mess up your blessing and get involved, okay? Listen to me. Why am I talking like she actually watching this video? Listen, you've been given a beautiful thing here. Just sit back and watch the Lord work. All right, I'm gonna finish my eyes and I'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna finish this up with lips. So I'm gonna start by lining my lips with the Makeup by Mario lip liner in the shade Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
And one of the things that I really love about Mario's pencils is that they have a brush on the other end, so you can blend out the liner. This is how you can tell a makeup artist created this line. I actually have been really impressed with his line. I got some liners, one of his lipsticks in the shade Rasa. It's really pretty. I actually used it on my TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, yeah, do that. I'm gonna put the link down below. All right, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, Miss Mamas, I need you, as far as your ex-husband, I'm gonna need you to sit back and let life happen to his ass, okay? Because this is his karma. He might be in for a nasty little divorce, and she might put him through the same thing. So I'm gonna need you to just be still, my child. Okay, and just sit back and let life happen. I'm not quite sure why you feel the obligation to tell him, but maybe it's just, you know, you might be a better person than I, because I'm petty. Matter of fact, if you want to do something, You might want to apologize to them friends or start talking to them again, because that's the energy that you need to have. So the lipstick that I'm actually applying is by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Cover Star. This is actually my first Charlotte lipstick that I've tried. I guess it's okay. It's been a minute actually since I've had I've worn makeup, but it's been a minute since I've done a little bit of color, and then like this with like being the trio chrome. Like I love the color, but it might be a lot for me right now because I haven't really done it in a while. But other than that, I think I like it. All right, I'll be back in a second. I pretty much summed up my thoughts on this situation. Girl, sit down, shut your mouth. Don't say nothing to that man. Leave that man alone. Let him find out on his own. When he tell you about it, you just give him a simple, since you said y'all, you know, civil and, you know, things are cool. I am sorry to hear that, and keep it moving. Don't be a Karen and get involved where you don't need to be, okay? Okay, all right. All right, and that's it for today's video. Let me know how you guys felt about this this concept, how you guys like it. Figured, you know, be something interesting for us to also talk about in the comments. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this. Yeah, but this was fun. So let me know if you guys, you know, want to see more of these. And listen, I have too much fun finding the posts for content and stuff like that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. It actually has felt really good to be doing this again, recording, uploading, and all that stuff. But I'm really grateful to all of you that have returned, all of the new subscribers that are, you know, seeing my videos for the first time. And even if you haven't subscribed yet, which if you made it this far, I'm guessing that you like what you was watching. So go on, hit that button. Baby, don't be shy. Go ahead and hit that little red button down there and make it gray, okay? And, you know, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up. Because, again, I'm guessing you liked it, right? So go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It's okay. I won't tell nobody. But make things easier for you, and it'll help me out a lot, okay? All right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. All of the products that I use in today's video will be down below. I'll see you in the next video.